What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? My name is StoneMountain64 and welcome to a view from the mountain where I give you guys my view from the mountain myself. There it is, guys. We're going to be doing some KEM gameplay. That's right, I actually just hit this one yesterday, my first one on the Xbox One, and so you guys can take a look at some of the graphics that the Xbox One has to offer. You can tell a little bit more in the detail in the wood grain and the paneling on the roof, in the snow. You can see more detail, the snow dropping down, and as well as in a variety of other maps, the lighting has just been improved a lot. The shadows are much more, there's much more contrast between them. That's really where I'm seeing a lot of the graphics improvements in this game in particular. I've looked at some of the other games, like Battlefield. Oh my goodness, dude. Huge improvement. I'm going to do a whole separate commentary on that, but insane improvement all around. The graphics, the amount of players that you can have, the movement, it's totally been improved. So, like I said, I'll do that in a whole separate commentary because I could just keep going off about that. But let's talk about the Xbox One a little and some of my thoughts. If you guys have been following me on my social media sites, you've been seeing me posting out about me getting it, things like that. And a lot of people have been asking what I think about it. Or, you know, why the hell did I even get it in the first place when the PS4 on paper is better in every way possible? It's got the 1080p. I don't really know too much or all about what the main differences are, but I do know that I am happy with my decision, and I got to keep my gamer tag, which is what I need to be able to keep my name. I don't have the PlayStation StoneMountain64. Somebody else probably does. So I needed to keep that as well as a variety of other things. But graphics are going to be improving over the years. People are going to be able to get better at making games for the consoles. Also, the exclusives are kind of what I'm looking for. Titanfall as well as Halo. I've been a big fan of Halo ever since Halo 1. So those are kind of some of the draws, and you know, keeping the friends list things. The UI, the user interface, the experience on the Xbox is just something preferable to me. Having the Kinect, having those features. I love the Kinect, dude. I was talking about it before. It's so awesome. I could just say Xbox One on or Xbox on, and then control it for. I actually uploaded a whole video of, you know, taking these clips together for another video I'm doing tomorrow, and or possibly even later today, of a comparison between the Elgato recording and the Xbox recording, and I was just uploading the for the comparison the clips by using my voice. It was so sick. So I really like all of those aspects. Graphics wise, I haven't looked at any comparisons, but I'm sure they're at least somewhat similar. It looks gorgeous to me, and it runs much faster, which is really what I was looking for. But we also have some problems and some stuff that I'm gonna need your guys' help, hopefully trying to contact Xbox or tweet at them and just get the message across that people want this. And that is this chat system. First of all, you guys might have heard that you can't use your current headphones or microphone that you had on your old Xbox on your new Xbox to communicate with people. So my Tritons that I have, they still work for actually listening, so I can use them as a headset, but I can't use them to speak with other people. And then if I do use, I was going to use my the microphone that it came with, which is fine, but it's only for speaking. I can't use it for the game volume. I put that around my neck so I could speak into that microphone and hear them through my headphones, my Tritons, and that doesn't work because it can't play through speakers. And this is the biggest thing, guys. We've got to get them to enable speakers. The voices coming through the speakers, I mean, because on the Xbox 360 you can set it to go to headset and speakers. On the Xbox One they don't have this capability yet, and it is, no, why are they doing this? Because I cannot record my YOLO series, I cannot record And We're Live or anything with other people talking. It's only going to be myself, and that is just, my videos rely on other people for my main kind of series. So what I'm going to have to do, unfortunately, is get another game of Call of Duty Ghosts back for the Xbox 360 so I can keep recording on that. Battlefield 4 obviously was already terrible because it doesn't have team chat so far, but so I can't go back and do Battlefield 4 YOLOs yet. So also, if you guys see anybody talking about or asking me these questions in the comments, just reply to them for me. That would really help me out if you already know the answer, because I do get a lot of people asking the same thing that I do answer in these style of commentaries. Maybe they hadn't seen it yet, or they only watch those main types of series. But anyways, that is a huge kind of thing that's holding me back right now, is not being able to record other people's voices. So I'm gonna have to go back, like I said, get the 360 version and go back to that. Also continue doing Battlefield 3 YOLO on the battlefields until we can come up with something new. I would love to do some squad YOLOs on the Battlefield on the Xbox One. For sure, that's gonna be coming out. I know a lot of people love that, where I kind of get that squadron together, but like I said, gonna need to be able to record other people's voices. So until that's really updated, it sucks, man. I want to do some live streams also, but I think, actually, I haven't checked live streams. I'll have to do that and see if you can hear other people's voices in the live stream if I do that. So I might be able to do that, but that's what I'm kind of dealing with right now. Biggest problem. I'm gonna create a tweet. Whatever tweet link that's already made up, so you guys can tweet it out at them for me. That would be amazing. Just trying to get them to enable that. They actually did that with Call of Duty Ghosts. I kept tweeting them to actually enable or force you to be in party chat for my And We Are Live series, where I'm, going into those search and destroy lobbies. Before, it didn't have the microphone required. You could be in party chat, which is ridiculous. Why would that ever be? But anyways, they actually did change it, and I was so happy when they did that. Oh my goodness. So anyways, now I can't record it anyways, so I would love for you guys to help me out on that, and those are kind of my initial thoughts. I'm loving the system. I actually really enjoying the Kinect, the increased graphics, the increased capacity, but there are a couple drawbacks, including that headphones. If you guys enjoyed the video, don't forget to drop it a like. You can check out the previous video for another view from the mountain. I was talking about my problems getting the Xbox One, or the recommended for my most recent And We Are Live episode, which is in Call of Duty Ghosts and went over super well. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the commentary today. Let me know if there's anything else you want me to talk about in terms of the Xbox One or anything else, and I'll catch you guys next time. This is StoneMouse64 signing out.